New tonight, the measure that is protecting people from being evicted has been extended through June, but the mandate preventing utility shutoffs in the state has now expired. That means more than 1 million North Carolina families are at risk of losing power or water. Tonight, our Savannah Levins is asking, where's the money?
When the bills are piling up,
just barely scraping by,
and the final notices come.
It is a nightmare.
Simply waking up each morning with the power still on,
it's a struggle.
Feels like a gift.
It's very frustrating. It gets to the point where, like, I can't tell you how many times I was in tears.
Kimberly Hull's story is like so many others, still out of a job due to the pandemic, unable to access unemployment or relief due to system errors, red tape, and tapped-out programs.
You know, we are people and we depend on this. This is an emergency to me. I mean, it may not be to them, but to me, this is pretty serious.
There are no longer sweeping state protections in place to prevent utility shutoffs. The Utilities Commission reports water and gas companies in North Carolina are owed more than $250 million from delinquent customers. Families who may now end up in the dark.
When I get a call from a customer who she has an infant and a kid with diabetes and insulin in the fridge and food in the fridge, these customers can tell that whole story to a utility, and the utility will still say, no, you owe us money.
Advocates say each story is a new heartbreak.
They had no power for 8 days. The insulin was ruined. The boy had ended up in the hospital, and the utility could have prevented that. And that to me is the most hurtful and disheartening thing, because that's how our system is set up. It's set up to penalize people who can't pay their bills.
Rory McLemoyle is part of a coalition of racial justice, housing, low-income, and conservation groups that recently sent this letter to Governor Cooper, calling for an extension of the utility shutoff moratorium and for more money to be allocated to help those who can't pay the bills.
We have to rethink how we're doing this, how our system is set up and how it treats people and treats their lives as a monetary consequence. Like, if you can pay, you can live. If you can't pay, it's not our problem.
The State Hope program, intended to help people pay rent and utilities, was quick to dry up. And while more funding is on the way, advocates say it won't be enough to meet the need.
That money has been held up in red tape.
So it's not universal. Everybody's not getting assistance. Everybody's not getting help. And so we're having to basically fill in these gaps as these organizations and as these advocates and as these policy folks to try to do the job that our state should be doing in the first place.
So in your mind, what's the solution here? Because it sounds like it's going to take more than just extending the utility moratorium.
There is no silver bullet. I mean, I don't think any of us wants to portray this as being really simple. I do think we generally have to move away from a system that punishes poor people, predominantly Black and brown communities, for not being able to afford their electricity.
Utilities is a human right. So is housing. And that's where we have to get to, prioritize the people over profit. And we haven't done that well as a nation.
For now, shutoffs are still happening every day across the state. Utility companies encouraged to work with customers on payment plans. In a statement, Duke Energy told us, in part, we've relaxed our usual timelines for payment arrangements, and fees for late payments remain suspended until further notice. Customers can also request an extension on their payment due date. Still, so many like Kimberly left hoping that tomorrow brings help that didn't come today.
You just don't have, there's literally no income, and it seems like they just don't care.
Customers also have the option of reporting a utility complaint to the Attorney General's office. We've included instructions on how to do that on WCNC.com. Reporting for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Savannah Levins. Back to you.